हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, और इस लेक्चर में हम डिस्कस करेंगे इंटीग्रल्स ऑफ द फॉर्म e रेज टू द पावर x एफ एक्स प्लस एफ डैश एक्स. सो फर्स्ट let us evaluate this type of integral. So let us separate the two integrals ex fx dx plus ex f dash x dx. Now keep the second integral intact, और first integral में let fx be the first function and e raised to the power x be the second function. Now let us solve this using the product rule of integration. So first function fx, integral of the second function e raised to the power x dx, minus derivative of first function, integral of derivative of first function into integral of second function और होल का डेरिवेटिव, होल का इंटीग्रल, प्लस ई रेज टू द पावर एक्स एफ डैश एक्स डी एक्स. Now on further solving it, we get fx into e raised to the power x minus derivative of fx is f dash x into integral of e raised to the power x e raised to the power x and whole integral plus integral of e raised to the power x f dash x dx and plus a constant c. Here these two integral get cancelled, so the final value of this integral is e raised to the power x fx plus c. So if we have a integrand in this form, the function is there, its derivative is there, and e raised to the power x outside, then this standard formula that e raised to the power x fx plus f dash x dx is equal to e raised to the power x fx plus c can be used. Now I will illustrate the use of this formula in the questions. Question number 1. Find the integral of e raised to the power x 1 minus sin x upon 1 minus cos x dx. Now integral e raised to the power x, and now let us separate 1 upon 1 minus cos x minus sin x upon 1 minus cos x dx, which is equal to e raised to the power x into 1 upon 1 minus cos x, means 1 minus cos x is equal to 2 sin square x by 2, because cos x is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2, or 1 minus cos x is equal to 2 sin square x by 2. Now minus this sin x can be written as, इसको हम लिख सकते हैं 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2 upon 1 minus cos x, again इसको लिखेंगे 2 sin square x by 2 and dx. Now further simplifying it, integral of e raised to the power x and in the bracket 1 upon 2 cosec square x by 2 minus here इसको 2 and 2 get cancelled and sin x by 2 time cancelled, so minus cot x by 2 dx. Now this is equal to integral of e raised to the power x, rearranging these terms, minus cot x by 2 plus half cosec square xy2 dx. Now comparing this integral with the original integral, that is e raised to the power x fx, if we compare it with integral e raised to the power x fx plus f dash x dx. Now here fx is equal to minus cot xy2. So if I take fx is equal to minus cot xy2, fx is equal to minus cot xy2, then the derivative of this function f dash x is equal to cot x is equal to minus cosec square xy2, minus sign is here, so it becomes plus cosec square xy2, and the derivative of xy2 is half, so this is equal to half cosec square xy2, which is here. So now this integral reduces to the form integral of e raised to the power x fx plus f dash x dx. और इस इंटीग्रल का हमने स्टार्टिंग में आपको फॉर्मूला बताया था, इंटीग्रल ऑफ ई एक्स एफ एक्स प्लस एफ डैश एक्स डी एक्स इज इक्वल टू ई रेज टू द पावर एक्स एफ एक्स प्लस सी. नाउ पुटिंग द वैल्यूज हियर, सो दिस इंटीग्रल ई रेज टू द पावर एक्स 1 माइनस साइन एक्स अपॉन 1 माइनस कॉस एक्स डी एक्स is equal to e raised to the power x, and the value of fx is here minus cot xy2 plus c. So this is the answer of this question. Next question, question number 2. Find the integral of e raised to the power x upon x plus 1 whole square dx. So let us try to bring it in this form, e raised to the power x, the function and plus its derivative. So इसको थोड़ा सा हम अरेंज करके लिखेंगे e raised to the power x, and I can write x as x plus 1 minus 1 upon x plus 1 whole square dx. Now separating we get e raised to the power x, and x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 whole square is 1 upon x plus 1 minus 1 upon x plus 1 whole square dx. और अब हम अगर इसे कंपेयर करें अपने स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म से, सो दिस कैन बी टेकन एज एफ एक्स, और इस फंक्शन का डेरिवेटिव 1 over x plus 1 derivative is here minus 1 upon x plus 1. So now this if let 1 upon x plus 1 is equal to fx, then the derivative of this function is f dash x is equal to derivative of 1 upon t is minus 1 upon t square. So we can take this is equal to minus 1 upon x plus 1 whole square. This integral now reduces to the form e raised to the power x, integral of e raised to the power x fx plus f dash x dx, and we know that this integral की वैल्यू इक्वल टू है e raised to the power x fx. So this is equal to e raised to the power x fx plus c, and here the function fx is equal to 1 upon x plus 1. So the final answer of this question is integral of this function is equal to e raised to the power x into the value of fx is 1 upon x plus 1 and plus c. So this is the final answer of this. Now अब हम करने वाले हैं एक बहुत ही ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. फाइंड द इंटीग्रल ऑफ log x प्लस 1 अपॉन log x स्क्वायर. तो यहाँ पे कहीं भी आपको e रेज टू दी पावर x नज़र नहीं आ रहा है, तो यहाँ लेट log of x base this is understood here we have the base e is equal to t. Now this log can be written as x is equal to e raised to the power t, and on differentiating both sides we can write dx is equal to e raised to the power t dt. Now in this integral, let us change the variables. Log x is t, so this is log of t plus 1 upon t square, and this dx is equal to e raised to the power t dt. So we can rearrange this integral as e raised to the power t, and here we have log t plus 1 upon t square dt. लेकिन हमें यहाँ पर इसका डेरिवेटिव नज़र नहीं आ रहा है, तो अब इसको हम थोड़ा सा एडजस्ट करेंगे, और इस इंटीग्रल में अगर हम 1 अपॉन टी ऐड कर दें और 1 अपॉन टी माइनस करें, तो ये इंटीग्रल रिड्यूस हो जाएगा ई रेज टू द पावर टी इंटू लॉग टी और log t plus 1 upon t and minus 1 upon t and plus 1 upon t square. Now let us separate the terms in values in this integral. So if we write this as integral of e raised to the power t log t plus 1 upon t plus dt plus integral et and minus 1 upon t plus 1 upon t square dt. और अब देखें यहाँ पे log t का डेरिवेटिव इज प्रेजेंट हेयर 1 upon t और minus 1 upon t डेरिवेटिव इज हियर 1 upon t square. So let us write this integral as integral of e raised to the power t, and let this is equal to some function of t, e raised to the power t, some function that is ft plus its derivative dt, and this as here is e raised to the power t again some function phi t and its derivative phi dash t. So I can say here we have taken ft as log t and f dash t is equal to 1 upon t, and in the other integral phi t is equal to minus 1 upon t and its derivative phi dash t is equal to t raised to the power minus 1, its derivative minus 1 upon t square, and minus is already there, so plus 1 upon t square. और अब आपको पता है कि इस इंटीग्रल, इस फॉर्म के इंटीग्रल की वैल्यू जो होती है, हमारा फॉर्मूला होता है ई रेज पावर टी एफ टी प्लस एफ डैश टी इज इक्वल टू ई रेज टू द पावर टी एफ टी प्लस e raised to the power t phi t and plus a constant c. Now putting the values, log t phi f t is equal to log t. Log t means e raised to the power t log of putting the value of t we have taken equal to log x. So e raised to the power here we can write this is equal to e raised to the power log of x, and ft we have taken equal to ft is equal to log t, so log of t, and t is log x, so log of log x plus e raised to the power t means e raised to the power t is here, t is equal to log x, or e raised to the power t, we can say here e raised to the power t is equal to x. So here also I can directly write as x log x plus again e raised to the power t is equal to x. So plus x, and the function phi t is here 1 minus 1 upon t, and t is equal to log x. So minus 1 upon log x, minus 1 upon log x and plus c. So the final answer of the question is x log x plus x into minus 1 upon log x plus c. Next question, question number 4. And find the integral of e raised to the power 2x 1 plus sine 2x upon 1 plus cos 2x dx. So let 2x is equal to u. Then we can say 2 dx is equal to du, or this integral reduces to, अगर आप यहाँ 2x u है तो e raised to the power u 1 plus sin u upon 1 plus cos u into dx is equal to half du. Taking this half out of the integral, e raised to the power u into 1 plus sin u upon, separating it, 1 plus 1 upon 1 plus cos u plus sin u upon 1 plus cos u. Du. Now using the trigonometry here to simplify it, this is equal to half e raised to the power u into 1 upon 1 plus cos u. 1 plus cos u no is equal to 2 cos square u by 2, 2 cos square u upon 2, because cos u is equal to 2 cos square u by 2 minus 1, 1 get cancelled, plus 2 sin u upon 2 cos u upon 2 divided by 1 plus cos 2 u again equal to 2 cos square u upon 2 and du. And here if we simplify, then this is equal to 1 upon 2 integral of e raised to the power u inside the bracket 1 by 2 sec square u by 2 plus this 2 and 2 is cancelled here, cos u by 2 cos square u by 2 cos u by 2 time cancelled, tan u by 2 du. Now if I take this function as fu, fu is equal to tan u by 2, then the derivative is present here, f dash u is equal to half tan, derivative of tan u by 2 is sec square u by 2, and derivative of u by 2 u upon 2 is half, so half sec square u by 2. So this integral now reduces to the form half of integral of e raised to the power u function of u and its derivative du. And this integral, as we know, this is equal to this integral is equal to e raised to the power u fu, so half is outside and this integral is e raised to the power u fu and plus a constant c. Putting the values here, function u is tan u by 2 and tan u, and u is 2x, so half into u is 2x, so e raised to the power 2x, and function of u is tan u by 2, that is tan of, and u is equal to 2x. From there you can write 2x, fu is 2x upon 2, that is this 2 and 2 get cancelled here, plus c. So the final answer is half e raised to the power x, this is equal to half e raised to the power 2x tan x plus C. Another tricky question. Question number 5. Find the integral of root 1 minus sin x upon 1 plus cos x e raised to the power minus x by 2 dx. So let e raised to the power let minus x by 2 is equal to z, or x is equal to minus 2z, or dx is equal to minus 2dz. Now substituting the values here in the given integral, this integral reduces to under root square root of minus 1 minus x will be replaced by minus 2z, minus sine of minus 2z upon 1 plus cos of minus 2z e raised to the power minus x by 2 is z, and dx will be replaced by minus 2 dz. So this integral now can be written as minus 2 outside e raised to the power z under square root of 1, and sine of minus theta is minus sine theta, so it becomes 1 plus sine 2z upon cos of minus theta is cos theta, so 1 plus cos 2z and dz. Now this can be further simplified using trigonometry. So this integral now is equal to minus 2 integral of e raised to the power z, and this 1 plus sine 2z is equal to 1 cos square z plus sine square z, the value of 1, plus sine 2z is 2 sine z cos z upon 1 plus cos 2z. 1 plus cos 2z is equal to 1 plus cos 2z is equal to 2 cos square z. Using the trigonometry formula, cos 2a is equal to 2 cos square z minus 1, 1 get cancelled, and dz. So this is equal to minus 2 integral of e raised to the power z. This is the whole square of cos z plus sin z, whole square and square root. So this is equal to cos z plus sin z upon this 2 can be taken out of the bracket, here we can bring it here, and this upon cos square z dz. Now this 2 and 2 get cancelled here, and this is equal to minus integral of ez, and dividing cos z upon, so cos 1 upon cos z plus sin z upon cos square z, that is sin z upon cos z into 1 upon cos z dz. So this is equal to minus integral of e raised to the power z. This 1 upon cos z is sec z plus sin upon cos is tan z into sec z and dz. Now you can observe that the derivative of sec z is present here. So taking this function as fz is equal to sec z, then f dash z is equal to sec z tan z. Now this integral reduces to minus e raised to the power z fz plus f dash z dz, and which is equal to minus e raised to the power z fz plus c. Now putting the value of z here, the value of z is minus x by 2. So the final answer of this question is equal to minus e raised to the power minus x by 2 minus x by 2, and fz is sec z, and the value of sec z is sec of minus x by 2, sec of minus x by 2 plus c, or this is equal to minus e raised to the power minus x by 2 sec x by 2 plus c. So this is the final answer of the question. Now like and subscribe my channel for new videos. Thank you, students.